Guess what we're doing today? We're just playing like my favorite NES game ever. Defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth and destroy the mother brain, the mechanical life vein. Galaxy Federal Police M510. This is hands down my favorite NES game of all time. Ah, man. I love everything about this game. The music, the atmosphere, the big ass logo in your face. And also just the look of it overall. I mean, it's solitary, it's scary. It has this weird, like, lonely feel to it. Let's go! It kind of, in a way, reminds me of, like a hybrid between Zelda and Mario. Like, they just met, you know. It's an exploration game, but it also has, oh, check it out. It also has, like, platforming elements and all that stuff, and I like that. I like that they took two games and mashed them together. They tried doing exploration and platforming in Zelda 2, and I think that the reason that didn't do as well was because of how challenging it was, the whole, not only the leveling up thing, but anyways. We'll talk about Zelda 2 if we ever play it. I just want to fangirl over this game. Oh my god, I play Metroid! Right now, I'm, as I'm playing this, I'm, rendering the, Mega Man finale that you're probably already, able to see on YouTube. But I decided that I was going to go ahead and just, upload it. Yeah, I'm saving it to the computer so I can upload it. And, while that's going on, while that jam's happening, I'm doing this. And I was like, I need something to kill a little time, but I also want to have fun and not just sit here and do nothing. This may be a multi-episode series. I wanted to do it all in one shot, but I'm not that good. However, I will say that I am able to get a really good time on the first Metroid. This is, like I said, this is my favorite game for the NES. So yeah, I can definitely sub an hour it. I've done it before. Whether or not I will is a whole nother thing. Enchilada. I speed ran Super Metroid, but only in the presence of my nephew, who is literally in every sense of the word a master of video games, and who I've bragged about quite a bit on the show so far. So yeah, thank you, Chris. Also, I screwed up. He's not in Washington. He moved from here to Washington, but now he lives in Idaho with his sister, so yeah, oops. I don't know if he caught that. I don't even know if he's seen any episodes yet. He probably has. He's a busy guy, so I try not to give him too much crap, you know, or force my views on anyone. Views, as in Metroid, or this series. Ah, God, really? Well, that saves me having to go all the way back. Thank you, game. I said this was my favorite game. I didn't say I was good at it. Oh, God. There's a difference. A distinction without a difference. And speaking of friends, another friend asked me last night at work, because he was watching my Contra Longplay. He was like, dude, that was really good. And I was like, yeah, right? And he goes, I enjoyed it. Then he popped this question to me. He goes, what are you trying to do with this? Like, are you trying to get, like, YouTube famous? Are you trying to, like, be, like, the next such and such? I was like, no, I literally have no plans with this other than to just play my favorite games and upload them to YouTube. And that's all I want to do. And he was like, because, I mean, this could be a thing, but, I mean, you know, if you had some touch-ups, like, you know, a capture card and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't want a capture card, dude. I've had too much trouble with them in the past because my computer sucks and I cannot afford a really nice one. I want a gaming computer, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah. God, look at Samus' little helmet. See that little standing sprite she did? She's like, boop. Very fleetingly, you can catch a glimpse of her standing the direction of the camera when she turns. It's rare, but it happens, and I love that. It's like one extra turning frame they threw in there just to have it. Samus looks cool, man. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons I'm such a huge Metroid fan. Other than the fact that Metroids are freaking awesome. They look scary, they look cool. Yeah, they're just great. Oh, you son of a mother. Holy shirt, what the fork? Mother, father. I say that a lot at work. I get in so much trouble because they're all like, no cussing. I'm like, what the fork? Cheese and rice. I thought I invented that, and it turns out it was a thing. People were saying cheese and rice way before I did. Oh well. Keeps me from saying, like, the other big swears. I try to stay away from certain swear words. YouTube got me in the habit of using the GD word, so now I'm trying to nix it from my language, because I don't like that word either. Surprisingly. And I use it quite extensively on Now Playing, and I'm really trying to purge myself of the word. Yay! Hey, give me an L. He just gave me an L. Actually, it stands for long beam. Now I can shoot all the way across the room. Forever and ever and ever. No monster is outside my reach. So yeah, this is probably going to be a multi-part series. The phone that I'm using to capture all this footage on may get kind of low on life, so I may need to charge it. Not to mention the fact that this is like an hour-long playthrough, potentially. Mega Man 2 was long. Good God, man. I did not expect it to go on for 4 episodes. But, yeah, I mean, I just had so much trouble at the end. And I was like, why can't I do this? Why? Why is it so hard suddenly? But anyway, Metroid is one of those that doesn't have a difficulty level. It's just straight up, here's the game. Enter at your own peril. It's difficult depending on how prepared you are. And the fact that they start you off with 30 health does not help, because that adds to a unforeseen challenge where you have to basically grind for health before you can do anything, because there's a high chance you're going to die. You will die. You can also get caught in a doorway with an enemy, which sucks, but I mean, I like that. For some weird reason, I like that annoying-ass feature. Oh, hey, 76. The year my brother Gilbert was born. Oh, wait. No, let's scratch that. He was born in 74, I want to say, and my brother Eddie was born in 76. Yeah, bicentennial, baby! Eddie's gotta watch. I gotta introduce you guys to my friends. Maybe one of these days I'll introduce you to my... Well, my wife's gonna be on here hopefully someday. Maybe you'll see her wipe the floor with me at Dr. Mario. Eat tank! Now it should be harder to die. Not impossible, just harder. See? Metroid's a fun game though, like... They make backtracking a necessity, but they also make it engaging and kind of fun. So, like... Oh, I need missiles, so I need to kill a bunch of shit for missiles. That's one downside, is that, like... They give you such low numbers of stuff starting out that you have to do a little bit of, mass killing in order to get what you need. See, because what I need is in this room. So let's go in there and see if I can grind out some stuff. I need some missiles to open the door. And I am a terrible shot, apparently. Okay. Energy. This is all health. Missile. I like how... Another thing I like is how, like, even for NES standards... Okay, we're just coming out of the Atari age. And games were getting more detailed and stuff. You can see she has arms and legs and a head. A ridiculously large head because she's wearing a helmet. And I spoiled the ending by saying that it was a she, because Samus is female. She was one of the, if not the first female protagonist of a video game. Well, unless you count Miss Pac-Man. But I don't count Miss Pac-Man because she didn't really fight the ghosts so much as just eat them alive. But they're ghosts, so they're probably dead. Anywho, I'm getting too technical with this. So, yeah, for those who didn't know, Samus is a girl. A female woman. Human lady. And she's one of my favorite characters ever. I mean, I don't like how they portrayed her in Other M because they gave her emotions, which, that's all fine and dandy, but the writing is bleh. It's very hit or miss. You get to see a lot of Metroid stuff, but you also see her reminiscing about how she felt about people, like her commanders and her friends. And it takes away from the whole, oh man, Samus is this tall iron wall of fortitude to... Oh, she's a soft person underneath this rough exterior. Which, like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a soft side. But it just overplays that element in the other M way too much. Like everything with her is a emotional struggle, which I think also takes away from the fact that she was a female heroine, or a heroine to begin with. It kind of just makes her look bad. Like, I mean, you have characters like Lara Croft who are like very mission oriented and tough and stuff, but like when it came to Metroid, we didn't have a lot of data on Samus, especially in like the Game Boy game and this game. We just knew that it was a person who liked to go around and blow stuff up. And why am I having trouble getting missiles? There's some missiles to blow stuff up with. Man. I'm gonna break these into like, I think 20-minute chapters ought to be long enough, yeah? I got a 64 gig card. I ain't scared. That looks scared to you? Oh, I hate grinding. This is the only part of the game that sucks. That's probably boring. Did you know that the original idea for Samus was to have her change colors when she got new weapons? Which is a fancy idea, actually. Like, for example, when she uses her missiles, she turns light blue. In the Game Boy game, they don't have colors. It was all black and white. So they ended up putting a little thing on the front of her blaster so you could tell that she had her missiles selected. Which is pretty genius, actually. And then they also added a different thing to her suit, like shoulder pads to it. Like real big shoulder pads, so you could tell she was wearing that uniform. The Game Boy was also developed by the same guy who created Metroid. Yeah, cool. Gunpei Yokoi. He's, I think he's my favorite game designer. Just because of the Metroid franchise and the Game Boy. And I believe he also was responsible for the Virtual Boy. I could be mistaken. I think he died in '96. Yeah, a traffic accident. He was between two vehicles and he was helping somebody, which also it sucks to hear about that. He was helping somebody in the rain, and I think his vehicle got smashed from behind and he got crushed. That sucks. Yeah. But, yeah, Gunpei, you will be missed, man. I'm gonna let these little guys through, because they'll come out and wreck me if I let them through and go in with them. Sayonara, suckers! Bombs. I love all the music in this game. Bye! This is a cool thing about bombs. This is what I'm able to do now, watch. Oh no! Psych. Aw, really? I always do stupid stuff like that on the show. Like, I posted a comment on the Contra video where I was like, something about like, I'm good at this. It's like, I'm gonna do a no-gun run. Also me. Gets the first 3 weapons he sees immediately. I didn't even intend to do that. It just kind of happened because I got, like, distracted with talking. And, couldn't shut my apper and ended up just getting that. This is probably what's going to take the most time early on, is just grinding out items. Other than that, though, this will be a pretty speedy playthrough. It's just taking forever, because you need missiles to open certain doors. You need 5 missiles, and I only have 2. And you can't just do 3 and go and come back and, you know. I've never tried that. But I'm pretty sure on the NES they were like, nope. Because this is old Nintendo, for God's sakes. For God's sakes, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a pole man. I don't know if I can quote movies without getting flagged. I'm pretty sure. I said yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, in Mega Man, and I haven't gotten hit yet. But then again, that episode is still uploading, so we'll find out if I can get copyright striked. Yes, indubitably, sir. Hello, welcome. My name is Wentworth. I am LJ's butler. As he plays games in another room. Oh my god! Okay. This is not turning out how I expected it to turn out. By the way, this is something I forgot to mention a long time ago, but oh, that was cool. So a little... We did it again. I'm not gonna do it. Come on, let's get going. I actually quit drinking in 2018, which is really rad because I had been drinking for a very long time. I used to be an alcoholic. Isn't that crazy? Dude. Like, I used to be one of them kind of losers, but now I'm not. And I'm pretty proud of that, actually. When you give up an addictive habit like that, it's that destructive, you start to realize that you had a lot more going for you than you thought. This is the ice beam, by the way. Ice, ice, baby. Time to go freeze some shit. Freeze, Honker! Oh, shit. Ah, I forgot I can't aim down. I've been playing too much other Metroid games. I've been playing better Metroid games. No. Super Metroid is really rad. This is another one of the games that I like. I want to speedrun it, but at the same time I want to do a long play. And I know that a long play would drive my nephew nuts, so I'll do a long play of Super Metroid. I mean, it can't be any worse than Game Grumps' fucking long play. But I'm just going to play for fun. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I really enjoy this. I'm having a blast right now, actually. There are a lot of other games that I really enjoy playing. Mortal Kombat is one of them, particularly. Mortal Kombat 3 and 2 for the SNES. But I mean, when it comes to Mortal Kombat 2, you really can't go wrong which console you play it on. There are so many good ports of it. I mean, even the Game Boy port wasn't bad. It was just like kind of sluggish. The Game Boy port of MK1, however, sucked. Like, they changed a lot of the moves, and then, like, in the arcade and on the consoles, whenever you tried to put in moves, you'd be like, forward, forward kick, down, forward punch. In the Game Boy game, you're like, forward, forward, kick. You have to push them that slow, because you tap the button, and it takes your character, like, a little while to respond, to actually react to it for some weird reason. I didn't understand that. Like, how freaking hard is it? Well, I mean, it must be excruciatingly hard to port an arcade game to a handheld. But I mean, like, if you're gonna go so far as to do it anyway, do it right. Like, we can wait. Don't try to push to a release date, man. That's how you fail. Alright, so now we're going to hell. I mean, Norfair, because we need items. We need to stock up, because we're gonna fight someone. Somebody gonna get their ass beat. Somebody gonna get the wig split. Oh wait, I think it's somebody gonna get their ass kicked. I don't remember. I heard the song once and it was good. So down below in the comments, if you care to comment, if you're one of those kinds of nice people, my players, please let me know what your favorite game is in the comments. I'm curious to know, because I've bragged about this game multiple times in the show. And people are like, dude, really? Metroid? Of all the games on the NES, Metroid is it, you know? And I'm like, yes, shut your whore mouth. Because Metroid is awesome. My wife's walked in on me playing Metroid multiple times and been like, oh, do you want to play Dr. Mario? And I'm like, yeah. And then I'll feel bad, because she beats me at Dr. Mario. And I'm only good at Metroid. And that's not to say I completely suck at Metroid, or Dr. Mario, but I mean, I used to be able to clear level 20, and I haven't in a very, very long time. We're talking a very long time. And I kind of suck at it now. So, yeah, there's that thing. There's that can of worms. Guess what? Ah! I got another missile. We gotta get more missiles, because we're gonna need them in our fight against Mother Brian. I like how this game kind of forces you to explore stuff. That could have been a dead end. That could have potentially been a dead end. How did I know I could bomb it? Because I was like, wait, how come I can't do anything else? How come I can't go anywhere? Let me lay some bombs. Your imagination gets the best of you, and you're like, I'm going to put some bombs here and just see what happens. Even though potentially nothing could happen, it forces you to explore, and I think that's neat about this game. It actually forces you to explore it a little bit. Oh, that was a good shot. We're shooting dicks. There's one of them jumping wall ceiling thingies here somewhere. Ah! I'm also very good at jumping in this game. La 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 la. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. I'm gonna waste all my missiles. This right here, I don't know if there's a secret. There probably isn't. Let's see, hold on. Not even. Nope, there's nothing. Alright. There's no thing there but a dead end. I just have a map of this printed out, and I'd follow the map and find out where all the items were and stuff, which is really rad. I like using the word rad. Suck it. Ah! But, yeah, I showed the locations of all the items and everything, so I kind of know where everything was just by looking at this map and, like, studying it. Ain't that cool? Look at me. Ah! Once again, said I like this game. Didn't say I was good at it. Oh my god! Jump up there. I really wish I had a co-host. That'd be kind of neat. I forget that I have to talk during these shows, so sometimes I'll just meander off and get kind of silent. 20 minutes though ain't bad for us to be playing this long, even though like half of that time was spent grinding up for items. I'm bombing the walls because that's what I do. That's my jam. I'm doing voices. I want to see how much of this I can actually record in one night. Of course, I will have to stop to charge this because this phone is definitely gonna die. You're gonna die, sucker. We shouldn't have as much trouble on this as we did in Mega Man 2 because I know this game better than Mega Man 2. If there's one thing I know, it's this game. I have missiles for days, son! Not really, but we'll pretend I do. Yeah. So, should I call you guys viewers? Or should I call you players? Hey, players! You know, because, you're playing games too, right? Technically, when you hit play, you're a player. Even if it's on a YouTube video. Watchers? Viewers? Observers? Are you observers? You observing me? Observing me in my time of need? There's a couple things I gotta get from here. I don't know if I'll be able to get them all in one stroke, but I'm going to try. This way, die! Thank you. I'm going to have to ask you to die, sir. Thank you. Or ma'am. I don't assume gender. Just letting you know. Oh my goodness. Did I go the right way? Yeah, I did. Okay. After playing Metroid Zero Mission, I get turned around kinda easily. Oh my freaking god, I got that just in the first try. Yeah. Hello, little dragon thingy down there. Oh, that's peculiar. They're not shooting at me. Normally, they always shoot at me. Sometimes they don't, though. This is probably one of those times. That's the ones in Lower Norfair that do. Wait, is this the ice beam again? Son of a bitch. I just got the wrong thing. Well, I have 2 ice beams, which didn't make a lick of sense, but that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that nonsense. I'm gonna try and get the high jump boots and then, know when to fold them. I think I'm supposed to go higher. Let's get high, so high, reaching for the sky. Okay, I think now we're in the right spot. Oh, missiles. Can I has it? Thank you. Please and thank you. Uh-oh, shit. La 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 la. Alright, man, I'm breaking into missiles. Oh my goodness. 3 of them? You're just learning all sorts of stuff with me, aren't you? No, there's nothing there? Sad times. Sometimes, Charlie Murphy. Dude, I was devastated when I found out that Charlie Murphy died. I loved him, like in the Chappelle Show. Oh my god, I love Charlie Murphy. Especially like Dave Chappelle would call him by his full name and be like, Charlie Murphy! Dave Chappelle is awesome, dude. I love Dave Chappelle. Now that you mention it, I think I'm bleeding inside my chest. Sorry, Charlie Murphy, I was having too much fun. I don't think that I need to go any further. Oh, that's it. Wait, do I go down for my shit? Come on. Alright, let's see here. Maybe it's here. I get so turned around in Metroid games. Yeah, it's here. I'm looking for the high jump boots and Le Screw Attack. And you can actually find them one after the other. I have the ice beam. I can do all sorts of stuff. Yeah! Okay, high jump boots. I'm going to stop filming right here, and we'll pick up right where this area is. Alright, later. Bye.